I remember having a conversation with someone once, and they said, "Oh, I want to do this music thing, but like I haven't got the time, and like I've got life going on and stuff." It's like, how bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want to make this a thing? Do you really believe in yourself?
Yeah.
And like, since I've met this guy, like I've believed in what we do, and I literally believe that we met for a reason.
Yeah.
And we've got music to share with.
Yes.
With the world.
So on this episode of Talk to RK, I had this great conversation with this amazing duo from Bristol, Jasmine. The most inspiring thing about them is their hard work, dedication, and this great sense of honesty they share amongst themselves.
Honesty is from the get-go. And I feel like when you make friends when you're younger, you don't really have your morals necessarily in place, so you can't remember maybe to be honest. Whereas you're always really honest with each other. And like, that has just been just a through thread through the whole relationship.
Welcome to the podcast. This is Dr. RK. You know, I've always said this. I'm always very excited when I have very exciting guests. My next guest, the guest for tonight, they are a pop duo, fantastic duo from Bristol. Based in Bristol, they just released their new single, Lemon and Lime. Fantastic song. You go check it out on Spotify and all audio stream platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jasmine.
Hello.
Thank you.
How you guys doing? It's like we're all dressed in black.
I know.
Trust
What's
me, we
going on?
didn't make this up.
We're going gothic.
We should yellow and green. Surely that would be the
I mean,
best.
I was going to think you guys were going to come in yellow and green since you're doing the
know.
program.
Yeah,
for Lemon and
maybe.
Lime.
Yeah, we're going in that gothic direction, you know.
I know.
No, we're
Purely
not.
unintentional. I must just say that.
Great, nice to have you. How are you guys anyway? How you
We're
feeling?
good. We're just settling into Bristol, really, aren't we? We've,
Yeah.
How long have you been in Bristol?
since September. For me, down still hasn't got a house.
I'm still moving in. Like it's been crazy. I'm moving in on Sunday to Bristol, so should be fine. But I've just been on the train back and forth. So like,
let me get this straight. So you're Dan and you're Lewis and you're Dan.
I'm Lewis.
You're
I'm Dan.
Lewis.
I'm Dan.
Okay, cool.
To be fair, this happens all the time.
I know.
I know. The sound guy
I
earlier.
know. The sound guy made the same
Sounds
mistake.
similar.
So you don't live in Bristol and he does live in Bristol.
Yeah, so Lewis has moved up there because we're both doing a master's in music practice in BIM.
Basically, the idea was we did uni and we didn't feel like we were done learning.
Oh.
So we were like, well, instead of carrying on with USW, which is a great uni, we loved it, we were like, let's take this to Bristol.
Okay.
And let's see if we can conquer a more kind of pop-dominated scene.
Of course.
Because Cardiff is very much kind of metal and rock and a lot of heavy stuff.
Indie, yeah.
So we've just moved to Bristol to...
I like that.
write music.
That's some smart move there. That's some smart brand move there. Because you want to take your fans all the way from Cardiff, you want to go to Bristol, you want to touch base. Amazing stuff.
Basically,
Amazing stuff.
yeah.
Let's talk about the name Jasmine. Where did that come from?
It was... we wanted something feminine. We're not like typically like masculine sort of guys.
No.
Okay.
Well, because we were in USW, we were in a group of people who we had to start a band basically in like second year. We come up with a band. So it was actually 4 of us originally. And we were all starting, we were going through names. We were thinking of like lavender. We were just going through floral names for some reason. Lavender. It's like, yeah, exactly. And we just came up with Jasmine, and we eventually broke off from the other 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Because it was more like a band setting. But we're definitely more like synth. We're into our pop. We like our like electronic production. So we kind of broke off and we just became Jasmine as a duo.
Amazing stuff. Because when I heard the name, I'm looking at, okay, this is Lewis, this is Dan. It doesn't really. I was hoping to see Dan Lewis band or something like that, but it's Jasmine, and it's quite good. How did you guys meet?
Well, we met in USW in the uni on first year.
First year.
What was the first impression like? Was it he's
it was
annoying, dude. Who's this guy?
Well, I don't like to say. It was, I'm a drummer, first of all. So I was looking to drum in a band. And I messaged Dan and I said, are you looking for a drummer? Like, I saw some of
You slid in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you slid in his DM.
You slid in my DM.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go.
And I met you the next day. I was like, what a handsome guy.
No.
Okay. And then you guys decided to form a band.
Basically from there, yeah.
It was just from that meeting because we lived in the same like uni accommodation, like coincidentally. So then we went to each other's rooms and like did, produced some stuff. simple as that, and that's how it started.
Great
Yeah.
stuff.
pretty
And how
much, yeah.
what was it like doing music professionally and mixing it up with school? I mean, you have to go to classes and then you have to record, and then you're big, obviously, and you've got some fans coming to school. Oh, that's Jasmine. How do you mix all of that together?
It's about really time management, I guess, and fitting it all into
Tell me
what
about
we
it.
want to do. Well, I'm not the organisation guy. This guy's more
Yeah.
organised than I am.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. Lewis is quite like I mean, you have a nickname, don't you? You're called Scatterbrain in your family.
I'm quite a little bit, yeah. Amongst other things, Professor Elbows. I eat like this.
Come on, let's go.
But it's really just like people's like. I remember having a conversation with someone once, and they said, "Oh, I want to do this music thing, but like I haven't got the time, and like I've got life going on and stuff." It's like, how bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want to make this a thing? Do you really believe in yourself?
Yeah.
And like, since I've met this guy, like I've believed in what we do, and I literally believe that we met for a reason.
Yeah.
And we've got music to share with
Exactly.
the world. It's like between us, we cover so much, like keys, vocals,
Yeah.
like production, mixing, mastering, gigging, like, and it's just fine tuning that and finding a place for it in our day to day.
Fantastic. And to be honest, it's hard to work as a group sometimes, you know.
It can be.
Yeah, it can be really hard. How do you guys start with that? Some days you could obviously piss you off, or you're not getting it right. Let's do it this way. How do you guys not get mad at each other?
I think honesty is from the get-go, because we met each other, you know, when we were both, I don't know, 20 something. And I feel like when you make friends when you're younger, you don't really have your morals necessarily in place, so you can't remember maybe to be honest. Whereas because we were a bit older, we come to uni, we sort of learned some things. We know like honesty is like, so from the get-go, we were always really honest with each other. And like that has just been like just a through thread through the whole relationship. So then if anything's like going wrong with maybe like a song I'm not too keen on a certain production choice, I'll just say to him straight up. And I mean, we even like decided not to live together in third year.
So I was going to ask you guys, I mean, aside to music, are you guys friends? How do you handle that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're friends.
I hope so.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
really
I don't
think?
know. No. I think, you know, we're great mates, and like we
do lots of stuff together. We go out for coffees
Yeah,
and we
it's
do
not-
all
it's
the
not
usual
just
things that.
I mean, I think that's the balance when you're working with someone to like have that friendship, and
Yeah.
you got to sort of compartmentalize like music and friendship,
Yeah.
because if that crosses over, you kind of, I don't know, it's
No,
quite a
mixed
strange
friendship and business now.
Yeah,
I
no,
get
exactly.
I get kind of whisper away sometimes. I'm always sort of like, it's hard not to going for coffee with Dan, not to say, oh, this is the content thing
Yeah.
for this week. This is
Yeah.
what we're doing. This is how many videos we're doing. Oh, it'd be great to film this. It'd be great to do that. It'd be great to.
And I'm
you
just
know.
like, what do you have for breakfast, man? You
Yeah,
know,
I'm just
like-
like, right, let's take it. Let's just like, how are you?
I know, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's just slow down for a second.
I know it could really get into that part where you just want to always give out everything and don't think about yourself, which is really bad.
Yes.
So regardless of anything, you guys always try to look out for yourself and stuff like that. You spoke about 1975, Dua Lipa, Glass Animals, The Weeknd. Are those your role models? Would you call them your role models?
I don't know, what do you think, mate? Would you say role models?
Role models,
Or people you sound? No, I wouldn't say sound.
You're like
That's disrespectful.
inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. Yeah.
yeah, the idea is to say if you like these artists, then you will like our pop music because it is in a similar vein to those stars and those genres. I would say that we look up to those people as a place to eventually get to hopefully be as big as those people.
Do you have a
because-
favorite artist?
Favorite artist?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hard for
that's
artists,
a tough
yeah,
one.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's so tough. I mean, we have like kind of similar but kind of different tastes. So like Lewis is...
We cover a lot between
Yeah,
us,
like Lewis is... I don't want to speak for you, but you're into like really like radio pop. Like it's just pop. It's in your face. It knows what it's doing.
dance, electronic music, like
Exactly.
Do you listen to Afrobeat music?
yeah, I like.
You
Yeah.
like-
Who's your favorite Afrobeat superstar?
Who's that? There's women at the moment going around.
Don't ruin this, bro.
No,
It's got,
Say
got
it.
a song called People. I've been drinking more
Come on.
alcohol.
Libianca?
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
She got a song called Jar. It's like my
Okay.
favorite song at the moment.
Nice.
In my jar, 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 jar.
Come
It's
on,
very
love
good,
that.
Very good.
So
yeah.
alcohol, I know that
Love
song.
that.
It's really big in Africa.
Really?
Yeah, it's really big. I mean,
Love
if
it.
you know it, man, it means kudos. I mean,
I love the
you
message
love
of
good
the song
music.
as well.
So what other Afrobeat artists do you like? Do you listen to Afrobeat music?
I need to dive into that way more.
No, you
I don't even want to comment because I don't want to offend, you know. So
come on.
I don't know.
I will school you if you.
You'll
if you,
school me.
if you say-
It's terrible, you know. Like,
Do you listen to the likes of Whiskey, Bonner?
you need to school me. I need to jump on this. Honestly,
Okay.
'Cause I'm always
I like-
open. I'm
I
always
like
open.
the rhythms, a lot of the rhythms. Like, in fact, like, I don't know. I've made a lot of tracks. Nothing that I don't think I've shared with you, but a lot of that kind of, you know, the
Yeah.
feel and the
Yeah.
rhythm.
Do you think you can jump on an Afrobeat beat?
100%.
We'd love to.
100%.
So if I hook you up with an Afrobeat superstar from Africa, you guys could do a song together.
Yeah.
That would be
no
banging.
question of it.
That would be banging. We'll see to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, honestly.
I'll be your plug for that.
100%.
We'll see
I love
to
the
that.
melodies. It's
Great.
great. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
one thing I like about you guys is the voice performance and the swagger you guys got. We first met at the Welcome Fest USW. Remember?
Yes.
I was hosting the show and I'm like, who are these guys? Because the thing about performing artists is that some of I wouldn't say you guys, but some of them just play the MP3 track and just mime to it, which I find really annoying because why am I paying so much to come see you perform when then you just play your music? I could actually just sit back at home and put on Spotify and listen to the music if I want. And when you come out to perform, you really do the voice thing and you sing with your voice and your heart. And it's actually amazing.
Oh, thank
It,
you.
it feels like a record. How do you guys create this music and how do you guys pick the songs that you release?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a tough choice because we make so many songs. I mean, like in a week we'll make maybe 3-4 songs, or like we'll have at least, I don't know, 6-7 ideas. So it's just about being very critical of the songs, being very like self-reflective, and just honing in on the sound we want to create. And in terms of performing, we just want to replicate that synth pop production as much as we can live. And if that means we have to like sort of change our voices slightly to try and like just quite subtle, but it's always the little nuances that make, you know, your unique selling point. And I think we just try and like, you know,
Amazing
really
stuff.
think
you know
about
the one I
that.
like the most, the other way, when you perform the
The other way, you like that?
Oh
Yeah.
my
That's my
God,
mum's
that's
favourite.
banging.
Yeah, it's got
That's
that
banging.
beat, doesn't it? It's got that thump
Yeah.
beat.
So I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot, but who's the better writer?
Whoa, 50. It's got to be
50-50.
It is,
Yeah.
50-50.
Come on.
Thing is, like, we cover so much between us.
Brag
Like, I'm
about
more the production guy and the beats, and like, you know.
Mm.
And you're more lyric. I think you're a deeper thinker. You're more
Well,
lyric.
you think deep? You're watching some TikToks about, about philosophy and stuff.
True.
Nice.
Yeah,
So it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Production, maybe some top line
Top
melodies,
liner.
and
I feel like you guys are just being nice to each other, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
No, well-
I'll pass.
Put it this way: before I met Dan, I was very much like not open to collaborating. I was like, this is like
My
I
thing.
can do everything, like
Yeah.
naively. And then I met Dan, and it was like this whole. I was like, literally, we wrote Close the Door within like a day of meeting each other, and you did that chorus, call me up one more time, and I was like, I would have never thought of that. This is amazing. And ever since then,
Well,
it's just
you know,
been writing together.
Come on.
Like,
Like, I mean, you both should be proud of yourself because it's hard. It's hard to keep a relationship. Talk more of mixing relationship and business and work, professionality. It's a lot. Let's talk about your new song, Lemon and Lime.
yeah.
Walk us through the discovery of that one and why the name. I mean,
I think
random, isn't it?
it's
Yeah.
banging.
so. Like our
Thanks, man.
process goes like, I'll go over to Lewis's place. I'll sort of just scour through all these tracks he's been making because you make so many, and some of them will be from like 3 years ago. And I came across this
3 years ago.
January 3.
And
Why
the
do
rest-
artists do that? Why do you guys
That's
take
what I
us
mean.
back?
Insecurity.
My website, you know, the website, yeah. No, don't worry, we don't want to talk about that.
No.
Talk about that another time. But pretty much, so I came across this
I bet you're going to talk about it.
Give it 10 minutes.
B-sides. No. Anyway, so pretty much I came across this chorus. How long ago did you make it?
Like
3 years ago.
yeah.
And it just went... I was like, oh, there's something there. And did you say lemon and lime in it?
Yeah, I was just like, she cries.
And to me, it didn't make any sense. And to be honest, it doesn't still really. I mean, at the end of the track, at the end of the track, we're like, I don't even get what that means.
Yeah.
And we just laugh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good combo, lemon and
But
lime.
exactly, lemon and lime, you know, you're drinking your 7-Up.
Yeah.
We don't know, but we just tried to like, I don't know, build a song around that.
Yeah.
So it's about a girl who doesn't like drink alcohol. So
Yeah.
like when she's sad, she just drinks 7-Up and stuff. I don't know. It's
Nice
like
stuff.
a bit of fun, to be honest.
Nice fun, yeah.
I really like it. And the responses have been really, really amazing. I really like
Thanks.
that you guys brand the single with the colors and the palette and all of that. It's really, really amazing. So, because you guys know so much about yourselves, music relationship together, and I would want to know how much you know yourself. So this is called Who Is More Likely To, right? And it's quick fire. So you up for it?
Yeah, let's
100%.
do it.
Let's go.
Why not?
So who is more likely to drop out of school?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Probably me.
100%.
Sure.
100%. I'm surprised if he doesn't
This
this
is
year.
100%. You're so sure, bro.
Well, I don't know. You're very
You're more
like
committal to things.
committal.
Committal.
Yeah, committed. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I just think that, if there's something else that comes in Lewis's way that's more interesting, you'll just go with that. It's
Nice.
whatever's most productive.
Very generally. I'm
Nice.
Generally. But like, yeah.
Let's get it banging. So who is more likely to be an ice cream man?
An ice cream man.
You,
Probably
right?
me. Yeah.
Probably you.
I like my food. What can I
Okay.
say?
I
you
can
know?
imagine you and
So who is more likely to be a better rugby coach?
Liz is gonna be.
It's gonna be
I mean,
you. Like,
To be honest, you haven't been into many sports in your life, have you,
in year
mate?
7, I was always the skinniest, shortest,
Same. I
littlest
know.
little boy.
I know.
I used to get picked on in school.
Oh,
like,
sorry about
because
that,
of,
man.
because of the rugby. No,
Sorry
no,
about
it's
that.
fine.
Well, you like trampolining.
So I would,
Oh,
never. I
come
would
on.
never.
Yeah,
he's into
I would never be a
trampolining,
rugby
you know.
player.
Let's go with gymnastics.
Trampolining. Oh,
Yeah.
I showed them lads up.
I know,
so-
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know who made this question. Well, who is more likely to fart in a train?
To fart in the
In the
train.
train, yeah.
You?
I'm more. What's the word? I'm more flatulent. Is that the word?
I'm more of a burper. He's more of a.
Yeah, he burps. I fart. It's like
Okay,
a,
so
it's,
you
it's
can
a whole
fart in
thing.
the train?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I do
wow.
it most days.
Oh, most days.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the cameras and stuff. So who is more likely to be an actor?
An actor.
Actor. Interesting. You've done-
Not to say it's me again.
Jack
but,
Whitehall?
yeah, I've done some acting in the past, done some stuff.
Oh, okay.
but,
You're not doing any of this, are you?
Yeah,
Well,
Liz, come on,
I
what
act
did
on
you do?
TikTok. Like I do a
Okay.
lot of acting, like
check it
sort of
out.
being other characters, and
I'll
I'm
check
quite
it
good
out.
at accents as well.
Who's more likely to cheat on the girlfriend?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Oh,
And who is more likely to get married first?
Probably.
Dan,
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. That's it, guys.
you've already got a wifey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
Swede.
still-
Swede.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
see. We're going to talk about that later on the show. But yeah, that's our time for the podcast today. Thank you so much, guys, for being right here on the podcast. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. It's been amazing talking to you guys. Good luck with the career, with the music, and I hope to see more music more often. And yes, I'm going to hook you up with an Afrobeat superstar.
Sick.
Yeah, to do a collab, something. Thank you so much, viewers. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can see more of this if you like. This is Talk to AK. My name is AK. Cheers.
Thanks for having
Thanks a
us.
lot.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.